Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. My name is Alison and today I'm going to share with you the gorgeous cuckoo clock and show you how to make it. This is our little cuckoo clock. We've wanted one of these for so long. So you can either have it with a flat base or you can pop your weights on the base. So I'm going to show you how to pop the weights on, but it's your choice. You don't have to. Here we go then. This is your die set as it will come to you. So I'll show you which dies I'm using, and this is what you're going to need to make it. So this is our side and base die. So we're going to cut two of those. We're going to cut a front and a back. So this is our front and back. So we've got two of those. I've cut one roof because I'm only decorating the front, but you could also decorate the back of the box as well. So there's my front of the roof, and there's my top of the roof. And you would only need one of these. My sticky beds are coming off here. So there's my roof. And then that's your apex of the roof. And these are your roof panels. So everything else is going to be decoration. So first of all, I'm going to show you this little clock here has been cut in two. So it's got a hole behind the little bird. So if you want to do that, you're going to cut the hole in at this point. So what I would suggest is you take your panel die, your outer edge, pop in your die for the top and your base, and then you decide, are they level? Okay, they're pretty much level. Take away the bottom die, and then there's either a die that will cut out a hole, or there's one that will cut out a little what are they called?
Shutters.
Shutters, that's the word. I was thinking Venetian blinds then. That's not what I mean at all, is it? You know those posh shutters they have on the Tyrolean cottages?
Yes.
That's there as well. Thank you for that word, Alex.
You're quite welcome.
Oh, this brain ain't working as it should be.
It's when I have to give you the craft words and we're going to have to start worrying.
Right, so for our base, I'm going to pop that to one side and I'm going to take one of the bases. If we are going to put the little weights on the bottom, then we're going to need to make a little cut in the base. So put your die back in place. It's a lot of lining up with dies, but it is worth it. There are two little nicks, top and bottom here. They're two little protrusions. That was a big word for me.
That was a big word.
Oh, blimey.
It was an half a mind to say good word, Al.
Can I have a gold star for that one? Right, so we're going to line this die up. Where the protrusion is, there's a little indent in this die. And pop your tape on, take your die away, and we'll run this through the machine. It's easy to show all these little bits at the beginning for all your adaptations. One more. There we are. Okay. So there are the two little indents that we're going to pop these through. And I think the easiest way is to make them a tiny bit bigger. Take your pokey tool Have I got a pokey now, or have I got
You've got a knife?
I got a knife. No, that's all right. Just to open it slightly. You don't want to open it too much, but just slightly. I'm going to pop that blade away.
Probably for the best.
Just in case. I'm not very safe. And then just push these through gently. So there's one. See, I've had a little bit of a die cut on my plate there. I made an indent. Push the other one through. So I would say put them at different levels. So you would have one shorter than the other. So just pull it through a little bit more. And then make sure they're straight. Bend these over and pop a little bit of glue in place. So that then is going to be your weights on the bottom. I think it's quite ingenious, actually. This tab at the end here, I'm going to chop off because I don't need it. Oops, make them a bit flatter. And I always tend to use a guillotine because it gives me a nice crisp cut. I tend to go a little bit wonky if I use the scissors. So that is it. We're ready to go. So fold my lines. Same with the next one. And the tab. Okay. So there's our two sides. These are our front and back. Fold all these as well. Go, and then the second one. Imagine what gifts you're going to put in here, because this covers all ages, I think, all genres.
I think the sort of alpine design that's in the box is screaming for a couple of Toblerone minis, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely. Right, so we'll glue one side first. So we're going to start at the bottom. Hang on, I'll make sure I got this right. Right, there's our roof, there's our side, there's our base. So that is where we're starting to glue. So you glue the middle panel. So let me just grab my glue. A little bit down the side. And you're going to glue it on the middle panel. So let's just hold that for a second. There we are. Now, I am going to glue the base of this box, but you could leave this open. That could be a flap, so the bottom of the box opens. If that's the case, then that would be in this one with the tab, and I would chop the whole of that square off. So we would sit like that, and that would be my closure. You can still put the weights on if you want to, but you have to be careful then about hanging it up, because you've got a loose base, obviously. Right, so I'm going to glue the base to this one. There we go. This tab doesn't matter because it's going to be inside the box and it's not going to be seen. So we'll do the next side. Get it the right way now. That's it. A little bit of glue. There we go. We're not going to glue the top panels because this is where this box is going to open. And then this panel, I haven't glued those in place, but we will pop a bit of glue on them now. They will go along the base there and they will be held in place. There we go. So we put a little bit of glue on both of these, just to hold them down. And then the whole base then. There we go. That's that one done. So that's the front of your box all done. It's not difficult at all. So this time now I'm going to start with the bottom panel. Glue the tab in. There we are. So you can see what I'm doing. Then we're going to glue the side panels. Again, the top stays open. Or you could glue one side if you wanted to.
Sorry, there's a little bit of noise on the mic that sounds like a fan is going off. It's actually the rain.
Oh, so is it raining?
It's the rain, yeah. So sorry about that.
Oh, a little bit of barra there then. We're all safe and warm at home. There we go. Last side. Come on, grab hold. And we haven't had some wind lately, haven't we?
Well, it was bin day for us yesterday and I didn't put the bins out.
Oh no.
I was so worried about waking up this morning to bins and no one in the street, Dad. So
Never.
We'd all put them out this morning.
Wow.
Just because we're so worried about having bins all over the shop.
Oh, I don't blame you, mind. So you can either close outwards or tuck these two inwards and they will close inside your box then, which I think is sometimes a little bit of a neater idea. So there's our little box to start with. You could glue one of these sides down, depends on what you want to put inside, whether you need a lot of space or a little bit of space. So our roof now can go on. So pop our roof panels on. So I'm lining up with the top of the house. So you've got a little bit of an overhang on the side there. Because don't worry about the top, you're not going to see that when it's done. A little bit on the other side. So I haven't gone over the joining point in the middle. So the next bit then we've got your top of your roof. Bit of glue on there on one side only. That can sit on the top. If you wanted to, you could pop magnets on the opposite side just to keep it closed. But it's not too bad. And you look at it there, it's quite flat actually. And then we'll decorate the front then. This is part of the decoration. So any bits on the top you think, oh, they're not very level, then you've got this that will decorate the top. So there is your gorgeous little cuckoo clock. Hopefully you'll enjoy making these, but don't forget, tag us in your makes. Thanks for joining me. Happy crafting.